This is Mr. Paul's Pantry. I'm Mr. Paul, and it's nice to see you all here again. This is my weekly video showing you what I've had for my meals during the past 7 days. Now, for those people who haven't been before, I'm just saying there are no recipes on this video. It's a short video just showing you what meals I had, so it might give you a few ideas of things you can do for yourself. What I do is, if I've made a video or written a recipe on my website for anything you see today, I will put a link underneath the video so you can go watch it. If there's anything I haven't got a link for and you like it or you'd like to know more about it, leave something in the comments section below and I'll see what we can do. Okay? So off we go now, and we're going to start off with Monday. Now, Monday I had some gammon. I had a couple of gammon steaks in the fridge. I used those. I roasted a few cherry tomatoes and caramelized a slice of pineapple. It just went nice together. And you know I'm one for wanting to use up bits and bobs from the fridge. I don't like to waste things. I had some mashed potato and a few greens left, and I made like a bubble and squeak. I put it in an egg ring and popped it in the pan and heated it up there. And then just to finish it off, I had a few peas and a little salad. And it wasn't really a salad, it was a few salad leaves. It was some rocket and some lamb's lettuce. And it just made a nice rounded meal for Monday. I was quite busy, so it was quite quick to do. And there it is. That's it. Beautiful. Well, as you know, pies are my passion, and I couldn't resist this week. I made a minced beef and onion pie, but what I did, I made a plate pie instead of small individual ones. I can still portion it up and freeze it. It made a nice pie and a very, very nice meal indeed. Well, there it is, straight out of the oven, and I think you'll agree it does make a nice photograph, that. It was a nice pie. By the way, if you're interested, it was short crust pastry I used, and you will find a recipe for that on my website. So I'm just going to plate it up now. Well, there it is, my minced beef and onion pie. I've served it with glazed carrots, some sliced green beans, and some herby mashed potato. And that, I think, makes a beautiful meal. Now we come to Wednesday, and Wednesday I fancied something Chinesey. So what I did was I made myself some fried rice. I had some bean sprouts in the fridge which needed using up, so I made the fried rice with some bean sprouts, and I put a few spinach leaves in as well. And the spare ribs I'd taken out of a piece of belly pork that I was preparing for later in the week. So I cooked the ribs separately, and I did what we call Cantonese ribs, and it was a very, very nice recipe. I cooked with 5 spice and things like that. It was quick, easy, but very, very delicious. Well, on Thursday, I didn't quite know what to do. I was up early and I had all my chores finished quite earlier than I expected. And so I decided the piece of belly pork that I'd had the ribs from yesterday, or the day before, should I say, I was going to have the belly pork later in the week, but I decided to have it on Thursday. So I was roasting the belly pork. This is my special way of roasting, getting a nice, perfect, crispy crackling every time. It's foolproof. And I do have a video, which the link underneath here will show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to lift it out of the oven in this video and show you this is what it looks like. So here she is, straight out of the oven. And I think you can hear how nice and crispy that is. It's a lovely piece of meat. I'm just going to cut it off there. Isn't that absolutely crunchy? Delicious? I'll just take a little bit there and just let you listen when I pop it in my mouth. absolutely delicious. And I enjoyed this belly pork with some lovely crispy roast potatoes. And I do have a video showing you exactly how I make those, and they were absolutely delightful. Also, I had, instead of apple sauce with it, I made some caramelized apples. I just cut an apple and diced it and did it in the little small omelette pan just to caramelize it, and it was quite a change from normal apple sauce. And then whilst I was roasting the potatoes, I put some carrots and sprouts in the oven and roasted those off as well, and that made a nice complement to the belly pork and the roast potatoes. And that really was my best meal of the week, I think. In fact, I was wishing I hadn't had it on Thursday. I'd kept it till Sunday lunch. So we come to Friday, and as I've told you before, I don't habitually have fish on Fridays. I know we used to do in the UK, but I don't seem to do that. If I see something nice in the fishmongers, I buy it whatever day it is. And this week I saw some beautiful Icelandic cod, and I just couldn't resist a chunk. So I bought a piece, and instead of frying it, what I did was I seasoned it well with some paprika and some salt and pepper and a few chili flakes, and I roasted it in the oven just for 12 minutes. And then I served it with some lemon and saffron rice, which was very refreshing. And on the vegetable side, I had some ribbons of courgette and some carrots, and I steamed those, and that was a nice refreshing vegetable as well. And to finish it off, I made a lemon and parsley sauce. Not a thick creamy sauce, it was a nice loose sauce, but it made a really nice tang, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And so I hope that's given you some ideas to use a piece of fish differently. I put it in overnight, and off I went shopping the next morning. And when I came back, the electricity had been off, which I didn't realise. I don't know whether it was in the night or while I was shopping, but the thing wasn't ready on time. So in all that kerfuffle, I forgot to video the actual plating up of my meal for Saturday, so I'm afraid you'll have to make do with a picture this week. Sorry about that. We come to Sunday, and that's today, and I had my meal at lunchtime today. That's why I can get this out a little bit earlier this week. I decided to have my lunch early, and what I had in the fridge was 2 lamb steaks cut from the leg of lamb. I saw them in the butcher's probably on Wednesday it was, I can't remember, and they looked so nice, and they were cut nice and thin. They weren't thick, so they didn't take a lot of cooking, and I pan-fried those, and then I served them with some roasted vegetables. And you know, I'm not one for wasting things, and I had some leftover mashed potato in the fridge, so what I did with them was I got them out and I mixed some peas with them and made a pea and potato mash, and that was very, very nice indeed. Not forgetting the freshly made mint sauce. That really topped it, and that was my Sunday meal and the end of the week. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, go underneath, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them underneath in the comments section. I do read every one and try to answer as many as I possibly can. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and it's free to subscribe, just press the subscribe button and the little bell, give that a ding, and YouTube will tell you every time I put up a new video, so you won't miss one. Okay, so this is Mr. Paul saying bye for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.